check my blood pressure. You do a lot of self-reflection after getting a diagnosis like multiple sclerosis.
Can we work it out? Only time will tell.
I'm in the car. Caesar has picked me up from work and we are going to the hospital. I feel like I need to go in and have someone check me because I'm experiencing some new symptoms, and they have told me that if I think that I'm experiencing an attack or something, I need to go into the emergency part of the hospital for them to evaluate me and see if they need to give me anything. But I've experienced now for a couple of days, or it started actually on Friday and today is Monday, so I feel like this is still going on. I need to have it checked out because this could be a sign of a new is it called? I can't find my name. Oh, I can't find the name. This could be a new brott. This could be a new attack basically. And I'm feeling I'm actually I'm holding the camera now with my right arm, I'm holding the camera now with my right arm, which is supposed to be my good arm, and I'm struggling, so I'm having some new issues with that arm and hand and fingers. And Caesar, poor thing, he was getting a little bit panicked now, so I'm trying to stay calm because I don't need him to be panicked as well. I have been feeling like this now for a few days, so I just needed to be checked out. Not knowing what they will do, but they might give me steroids depending on how severe they think it is. Inside I'm panicking a little bit, but I'm trying to stay calm because I know that it's not going to help me. It's only gonna make it worse if I stress myself out. I'm trying to tell myself that I'm gonna be going to where I need to be. I just don't like going to the hospitals, as you know. But yes, I'll give you an update when I'm there and see what they say. It's the following day. Our little ER emergency room visit yesterday was fruitless. We sat for about 4.5 hours in the waiting room and they checked my blood pressure, that kind of thing, but we didn't have the chance to get seen, unfortunately, yesterday. So unfortunately I had to go home with no help, and continuing today with my symptoms. The only thing though is like, I'm grateful that I'm not in such a high level of pain as I were the last time when my other arm gave out. Like this time around is more uncomfortable and like unpredictable, but so I feel like I can, like, how do you say, I want that, like you can resist, like resist, or like I feel like I'm just trying to be strong basically, and not get too stressed out about my relapse or whatever it is that I'm going through, because I feel like that's gonna make a more negative impact. But so today is Tuesday. I'm gonna be trying to vlog a little bit all of this week. I'm trying to just like do kind of like a week in my life this time. And today on the agenda is that I'm working double shifts. I had my normal job this morning and I'm doing a little bit of extra cleaning work this afternoon to get some extra cash, and I have a friend helping me, so I won't have to do all the heavy lifting on myself, so that's good. But I like to keep busy, and especially when I'm not feeling well, not when I'm like fatigued and feel like I can't move, but it's nice to have a distraction sometimes to forget about your symptoms. I feel like. And Caesar was such a champ yesterday. He was sitting with me all those hours in the waiting room, keeping me company, making me feel better, and I'm just so lucky to have you.
But don't say that we didn't get, you said that our visit to the hospital was fruitless? No, it was not fruitless.
No? What did we get?
We got a very beautiful...
Yeah, okay, so the first nurse that we saw, she was very cute. She was very friendly and she was like, you have to listen to her, because every time she opened the door to like welcome in patients to take note of their symptoms and things, she would be like, hi, almost a little bit too much. It was like she was working in a reception of a hotel or something, and every time she opened the door and people with really bad symptoms, like really bad symptoms, would go in like to the point of crying. She's like, hi. We couldn't help but laugh a little bit. So.
She was in a very good mood.
She was in a very good mood, but like they had so many people in that waiting room, and later on I found out that they had like 230 people before us. So like, and do you know how many people are working in the ER now? You said one time that your friend told you that there were like 5 or 6 people only working there.
In the emergency?
In the emergency, yeah.
I don't know how many boxes are. I think it's like 6 boxes.
Yeah, so imagine like 5 or 6 people.
50%, 50 people.
Yeah, okay, but still, like that's a lot of patients for a few people to manage. Anyway, I'm just trying to stay strong, because I know I have my neurologist appointment coming up on the 7th, and I will get more answers there. But yeah, I'm gonna have my lunch soon. I had to go quickly to the grocery store because I have a client that wanted me to buy a few things for their apartment that they're renting out, and I decided to pick up a lunch, like a pre-made salad kit almost. I'm gonna be sharing what I'm having for lunch later on. Oi. So I went with a Caesar salad for lunch this time, and yes, it has a fork included. Yeah, it says here. I was like, how am I gonna eat this salad? But it has a fork included. Perfecto. So if I, on my best bet diet, don't want to have gluten or lactose, I can just skip those two. To be fair, I'm gonna be skipping those probably, but I'm gonna be having the cheese. I love the cheese. And then yeah, a ton of greens in there and some chicken, some nice protein in there. So that's what I'm having for lunch. We are back in the kitchen, and it's Wednesday, so I did my clean yesterday or last night. We were very busy for a couple of hours, and I might have overdone it a little bit. Waking up this morning, I have a massive headache. I've been taking ibuprofen, it haven't helped, and now I'm starting to get like other symptoms. So when I was sitting at my desk or at my computer at my desk at work, I felt like I got this lightning in my brain. I felt like somebody had taken a hammer and gone boom in my brain, and I felt like like a flash of pain. And then I started feeling dizzy, and I started to feel like I couldn't concentrate anymore, and I couldn't read what was in front of me. I was struggling to write down what I was gonna do in my email, and like many things. And then I had to go home, and I was on the scooter, and I could feel my balance not the best, and like I'm currently very dizzy. I'm currently like, yeah, with not the best balance, and I was contemplating calling the emergency to ask what I should do, because I feel like I don't want to go in one more time. So on Monday I went to the emergency room after work hoping that somebody would see me, because I feel like I have a I can't even find the word. It's not a flare-up. I have a like a new attack, basically a new MS attack, and I feel like this one is quite severe, and I feel like I'm getting new symptoms all the time, and I don't like it, and I just want to kind of stop it. But then I know that like when the damage is already done, it's like you can't do anything about it. I'm just not sure if there is something they could give me, maybe steroids or something, to try and, you know, stop what's currently happening. But it was funny because yesterday, the day after I went to the emergency, I was feeling quite good during the day. I was having more energy than I've had for a long time, and I was like, this is like strange in a positive way. And when I was cleaning, I was like with energy, and I was doing it quite fast, and my friend was like, well, you did that quite fast today. And I was like, well, I felt good. Like I was embracing the fact that I felt good. Today I'm not feeling good. And I don't think it's because I exhausted myself or whatever. I just feel like it's weird today. So I just had lunch. I had some white fish, rice, vegetables, some egg, thinking that if I fuel myself, I tried to have some water as well because I'm also having coffee. but I was like, okay, if I fuel myself, then maybe the dizziness is gonna pass, maybe the headache is gonna go away, if it's because I'm hungry or dehydrated or something. So I'm trying to do all the things. Caesar is currently picking up the kids. I'm just gonna try and ride this one through. I have the neurologist appointment next week, and I feel like if I can wait until then, great, but like, this is not fun. And I was planning to do a sit-down video, like my 6 months post diagnosis update, but I feel like I'm gonna wait until I've seen the neurologist, because I'm gonna get some more answers there, but also because I'm feeling like things are happening. And you guys were so sweet. Like on the last video, one of you guys were like, "Don't stop vlogging, please." And that's not what I meant when I said that I was gonna do sit-down videos, but I thought it was so sweet of this person to just say how much they enjoyed watching my videos. And I feel like it's a mutual thing, you know, like I appreciate you guys more than you probably appreciate my videos. So I just want to say thank you. But like, sharing my story is part of it, and this is what's currently going on, and I feel like I had an epiphany yesterday. I don't know if I want to share that in this video, if I'm gonna save that for the update, but I have the sneaky suspicion that I have been maybe wrongly diagnosed, because I've been diagnosed with relapsing-remitting MS, and so far I feel like I have never experienced remission, just more issues. And I wonder if I'm in fact further along in my disease than what we initially thought, because I'm feeling like an increase, like it's going downhill at the moment, and I feel like there is no real break in between. It's just new hits all the time, and then I feel horrible in between. So I'm thinking that maybe I'm further along in my disease than I thought initially. And then I was trying to, you know, you do a lot of reflection on yourself, like you do a lot of, sorry, I can't speak. You do a lot of self-reflection after getting a diagnosis like multiple sclerosis, and looking back on my life, I'm trying to see if there have been signs, and I think that there have been a few signs, quite severe signs, for a long time. I just have been ignoring them, because I remember my neurologist say after my first MRI, like, if this was in fact your first attack, then there's it's an unusual amount of lesions in your brain from just one attack, and in so many different parts. So either your disease is extremely active. No, not extremely active. Your disease is active, but it's extremely, how did he say? Aggressive, that's the word I'm looking for. Or it has been going on for longer than we think. And I think that maybe it has in fact been going on for quite a while, and then maybe I'm just no longer in the relapsing-remitting part. Maybe I have entered into the more steady, like, progressive phase of the disease. I don't know. I mean, I'm no doctor. I'm just alone with my thoughts a lot, and this is what popped in my head yesterday. And I try to not stress myself out, because it's quite stressful. It is quite stressful dealing with these symptoms, but I'm like, okay, don't stress yourself out. This is probably nothing. And I'm standing here feeling dizzy. I'm feeling my headache. I'm feeling like I can't concentrate. I have trouble getting my words out. Like, this is not just me having a bad day. Like, anybody can have a bad day, but this is MS symptoms, and they are like, I have to concentrate. I have to think in my brain, okay, now I'm gonna say something to the camera. What word will I want to use? Like, I have to think it before I say it, and then I feel like it's difficult to get the words out anyway. Anyhow, cheers. So, sharing my story with you guys, hoping that maybe you can either find some useful information, like either you can relate to me and you feel less alone, or maybe you can take my experiences and learn from them and know what you can do, like, for yourselves if you are in a similar situation. Like, take it from me, try to prevent before it happens and things like that. So I feel like I have made a decision now on my medications and things. I think I know what I have to do. But if you are on the outside now looking at me thinking like, oh, I feel like I want to tell her this, or I feel like this is what it looks like, or if you are looking objectively on what I'm saying and you feel like I'm missing something, then please let me know down in the comments, because I need to prepare what I'm gonna say to the neurologist and things, and maybe you have more knowledge than I do, and maybe you just see a pattern that I have missed, basically. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this video here because I feel like it's starting to get very long, and I feel like I can't guarantee that I want to pick up the camera tomorrow and on Friday. I just think that week in my life is gonna be another video. This is gonna be more a few days in my life, and just thanking you guys for sticking by me, thanking you for stopping by watching today. If you are new here, my name is Lii borossy. I've had this channel for a while, but I was recently diagnosed about 6 months ago now with multiple sclerosis, and I have been sharing my story ever since, and I have a playlist about my MS journey, and I have a few videos going over like my symptoms and how I was diagnosed and that kind of thing, but also day in the life videos, just sharing my everyday life as it happens with you guys. So if you want to check those videos out, please have a look at this playlist. I think it's this one or that one, not sure on what side, for more videos, and I will see you guys next time. Much love. Bye.
Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, 'cause we've been through hell.